Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone back to another episode of CSGO News. This is the series where I show and tell you what's been going on in the CSGO community for this past week. That, of course, can have anything to do with the CSGO pro scene. Let's just say a player leaves and then joins a new team. It affects a lot of different things, especially the CSGO economy. We also talk about CSGO investments, where if something goes up or down in a very short period of time, you're not sure if it's stable enough to invest in, or of course volatile. We try and give you a good answer. We talk about past, current, and maybe future updates and things you may have missed, something miscellaneous or major, of course. And we also talk about the community, what's going on the YouTube side of things, and Twitter, any things you need to know of.
Now, today's video sponsor is, of course, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly, has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
Now, the very first one is something I'm going to create its own video on later this week, and this is, of course, from our friend over there on Twitter, Gabe Follower. If you guys don't know who he is, I suggest you go follow him. Whenever there's a CSGO update, he usually tends to know when and if it's coming out earlier than it actually gets posted as, leaks things, has a cool YouTube channel, and I'll let you go do that. But anyway, a little over 8 hours ago, he made a tweet summarizing a Valve employee, but not just any Valve employee, leaving the company. It was for CSGO's anti-cheat and working on their current anti-cheat that they have for Counter-Strike, which is pretty interesting. They've worked there for 7 years and 5 months. Now, I'm not sure if there's much really to say about it. We don't really know anything. Most likely it was just someone switching jobs, having a career change, maybe moving different places in the world. But the reason I bring it up is because it's to do with CSGO cheating. You guys know how I stand with cheating, my experience with it. It's been absolutely horrendous. And CSGO, as a multi-billion-dollar company, or Valve anyway, should have a better anti-cheat. Maybe this guy left because there hasn't been any progress. And the comments towards this tweet have pretty much felt the exact same way. Now, the next thing up I want to discuss is, of course, to do with the M4, the M4A1S versus the M4A4, which is better? Well, now you can take a look at which professionals are using more. Now, I believe before the Paris Major, we're going to get even better ideas of what people are using then. But as it goes right now, a lot of people are still using the M4A4, which is good, but also kind of weird. I thought a lot of people would probably stay with the A1S, because it was a lot cheaper, and specifically for oppers, that's where I would use it. But more people are using it. At the Blast event, 13.7% of the kills out of the M4s were with the M4A4, while 9.59 was with the M4A1S. A lot of pros are saying they're making this switch due to a few things. The obvious one being it has a better damage range. It shoots a lot faster, which this is what I like about it personally the most. But my biggest takeaway and my personal thoughts with it, as well as most other people, is if you're in a 1v1, a gunfight, maybe you're in Mirage window or connector looking top mid, for an example, 9 times out of 10, I would say, especially if the guy's already not looking at you, you're going to win that duel with the A4. I cannot say that now 100% with the A1S, even though it is extremely accurate, just because it takes an extra bullet or two to hit the guy. I also just feel a lot more confident with playing with the A4. The only downside to it is, of course, the spray. Sometimes it just does not work, which sucks. Now, lastly, on the update side of things, before we go to the CSGO economy and, of course, investments, is CSGO updated once again, which this is going to be another video. And it's not just the update that you thought of that happened a couple days ago where we got the Rio sale and, of course, the squandered potential of a winter update. No, we got more map fixes, which is pretty crazy, and things that no one really cares about, and things that probably should have happened a month ago, at least, when Anubis was first added to the game, rather than right now. As it goes for CSGO investing and trading and monetary items, we're going to firstly start off with stickers. Now, this wasn't really a controversial video. It was straight up facts. Now, this isn't for an investment purpose. This is just for sticker crafting. And I made a video talking about the golden age of sticker crafting, and buying up stickers to create sticker crafts is right now for a very good reason. They're extremely cheap. You have multiple different ways to get these stickers, and for years and years and years, pretty much since Katowice 2014 came out and they started to go up in price like crazy, to the point where people didn't feel comfortable with paying them. And now if you wanted to pick one up, well, you're going to have to sell your kidney, and a second mortgage is probably going to have to go on your house. You now have that option with the 10th anniversary capsule, the community sticker capsules that we have in game that you can buy right now for $1. You have Stockholm, Antwerp, Riptide, Broken Fang, even Shattered Web if you want to go that route. And a cheap alternative to all these is something like RMR. Not everyone's favorite, but they're cheap and they look a lot better than some of the older stickers that are very expensive. I think we're currently in an era that's going to go by and we're going to phase out of eventually. And that's why I'm making this video, and that's why I've already made it, is because I think people are going to wish they would have bought more stickers and created more sticker crafts if that's what you're into. I understand if people don't like creating sticker crafts. It took me a very long time, and for me to come around on the whole sticker thing in general. I'd never really cared, but I do now, and I absolutely love them. Now, as it goes for CSGO investments, Stockholm specifically, Antwerp, it's been kind of shaky this entire year, but Stockholm, it's been pretty much blue skies the entire time around, specifically for that low quantity. But these have been going absolutely crazy, not just on the Steam market, but also on Buff. The Challenger sticker capsule went from well over 2,100 to 700 on the market in just the past few days, and it shot up only 40 cents, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I think some shady stuff is going on. I think some listings were taken down, but also most importantly, I think people are buying these capsules, one, to invest, but also to open. I more so think it's for an investment and somewhat of a bubble. Is Stockholm turning into a bubble? Well, that's a question I don't really know the answer to. I don't think so. What I'm seeing on Twitter recently as well, especially in the skins community, are making crafts with Stockholm stickers for good reason. They're rare and also they look very good. Yes, Antwerp looks extremely similar and sometimes even better in some situations, like we'll get to very soon. But the rarity behind it is what CSGO players like, enjoy, and go after, and this is perfect for that. Now, where some things don't make any sense is, of course, some of the holos. Prices are up on all of these, which is very good. The most noticeable ones, though, are the Pain Gaming, Movie Star Raiders, Copenhagen Flames, and Virtus Pro. These are moving up the ranks once again. So is Big, so are some others, but these are the main two ones anyway, Movie Star Raiders and Pain Gaming. I've seen a lot of crafts with these recently as well. They look extremely good in game, and I think they're pretty underrated stickers. These were always under $1 for like the longest time. Movie Star Raiders was a little over that, not much more. And this is where rarity is coming into fact here for this sticker specifically. The Cloud9, to give you guys an example from 2022, talked about this, I think, a couple days ago. This looks 10 times better than Movie Star Raiders. I'm sorry if pissed anyone off. I have crafts and I own both of these stickers separately, but Cloud9 just takes the trophy right here. The only difference between the two is Cloud9 sticker, well, it's kind of unlimited to unbox. This, not so much. It's also pretty rare. It's also for a team we're probably not going to see inside of CSGO, at least for the next few years. Now, to wrap things up for CSGO investments, I'm seeing a lot of videos, more than ever, especially in the community, talking about an operation that is not going to happen, at least until 2023. And with that, people are speculating with an operation that you, and they should not specifically, invest inside of CSGO because of a speculated operation. There are so many things wrong with that sentence that I just said, including the way I said it, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is the main point. Don't invest inside CSGO. Don't put money into it just based off of what you think or someone else is going to think that's going to happen. Could say the same for what I'm saying right now, but I think you're going to be pretty disappointed if you were to do so. If we get an operation, like I've talked about before, I don't necessarily think we're going to see the price drops a lot of people have suggested we're going to see if that's the case. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys are doing this week for CSGO investing. And what do you guys think about the news? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.